And I'm sure just gonna give it a bit time, you know. You want to interrupt me? Because you probably not happy with the topic. People don't want to talk about this stuff. This is another example, you know. They don't want to hear it, but you must hear it. Because it's an issue. Needs to be talked about. Are you done? Can I continue? Are you okay with that? Hello, airplane. You alright? Cool. I think I'm allowed to continue now. Anyway. Hello there, my beautiful people. I am back with a new video. And before we get started, or before we get into the nitty and gritty, as I like to say, I would love for you guys to subscribe, click the subscribe button and join the fam. This fam is all about love and positivity. And trust me, it's lit over here, all right? I see you lot. We're growing gradually, slowly but surely. And I'm just so grateful, you know, to share my experience and just share my travels and my charity and all the things that are dear to my heart with you guys. And yeah, any feedback just excites me as well. The last video that I did was received by you guys so well, and thank you to everyone that commented and corrected me and helped me and just reached out to me. Today I am going to be talking about a topic that I feel like should be talked about more. I've been having quite a few conversations about this topic privately, but I just felt the need to really share this. I'm not going to make it too long because I know some of you guys don't watch my long videos, but yes, I just felt the need to really speak on this moving forward, and I think you can share this with just everyone because I think anyone should hear this. As you can read from the title, today's topic is do not let the validation of other people be your motivation. All right, let that sink in for a little bit. You know, think about what I just said. Do not let the validation of other people be your motivation. And I just wanted to speak on this because I feel like I've realized that there's so many people lately, especially, that are doing the things that are doing for the wrong reasons, or that forgot the initial reason why they do what they do. And I feel like it's a big problem in our society that is growing more and more. As you guys know, I am the CEO of Chic. I do have an NGO, and you know, one of the things that I love to do is charity, right? Now, I started this NGO because I wanted to help or support people that are in need, right? Now, I thought about it that, you know, I would love to help everyone on this earth, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm just one person starting this thing up. Yes, I'm very positive that this can grow and it will grow. But at the end of the day, charity starts at home. So I decided to start at home, in fact, in the villages where my parents are from. I had different, you know, people hitting me up and asking me, you know, how did you set up your NGO? You know, how did you go about everything? Because depending on where you are, it is quite a complicated thing to start up. And, you know, I was quick to obviously share everything that I could still remember, because remember, the reason why I started my NGO is because I wanted to help people who are in need, people less fortunate, right? Now, them reaching out to me and telling me, oh, Mel, you know what? I'm so grateful that you gave me these tips, because I've reached out to other people and they didn't feel, you know, the need to help me out with this. And they didn't want to tell me how they got to a point of having their own NGO. And I'm thinking to myself, hold up a second. Why are people trying to do things for the wrong reasons? Like, people need to remember why they do what they do. If anything, an NGO, you know, is there. It's a non-profitable charity organization, right? Now, that is supposed to help people in need, or help people regardless, you know, non-profitable. So if that's the reason you start your NGO, I don't see why you wouldn't help someone else do the same. This is a messed up world that we live in. Why wouldn't you want to help someone that is starting up an NGO that's going to help people in need, that's going to support people who are less fortunate? That should be your initial reason why you started your NGO. You're not going to be able to help everyone in the world. That is impossible. But if more people start it and you support other people starting it, and generations and generations follow up on that, that's how we're going to be able to really make a change. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing what you do? Really sit down and ask yourself. Sit down and ask yourself, why am I doing what I do? Because reaching those big dreams and big goals is going to take a lot from you. It is not easy. And I'm sure every successful person can tell you that. Now, if your reason for reaching those goals is because you want validation from people, honey, you're not gonna last. And let me tell you why. Because people are gonna celebrate you today, tomorrow, maybe a year, maybe 2 years or 20 years. But what happens after that? What are you gonna do after that? After they stop celebrating you, are you gonna stop doing what you do just because you don't have their validation to motivate you? I do what I do because I believe and I know that it is my purpose, and I know that nothing and no one can come in between what God has planned for you and your life. People might not appreciate, the things that I do, or, I might not get the feedback that I would want to get. It doesn't stop me, because I know that this is what I'm supposed to do, and nothing or no one can stop me from that. You don't need to be clapping your hands at me and, cheering me on, because no, I'm not doing it for you. I'm not doing it because I want validation from you. I'm doing it because I'm supposed to do it, because I'm living in my purpose. And I think that it's very important for everyone to really work on finding out what their purpose is. You need to find your motivation on your own. You need to know what motivates you. Do you get what I'm saying? Because once you find that, you're never going to stop. It's not going to be easy. But even when you have those hard times, even when no one is having your back and supporting you, you're still going to go for it, and you're going to reach that goal. The same goes for music, or, writing a book. A friend of mine, I'm going to hopefully put the poster on here, is set to soon release a book. If there's jealousy or hatred involved, that means the person is probably doing the thing that they're doing for the wrong reasons. Writing a book, I can't speak for everyone, but this is how I see it, yeah? Writing a book is basically either you telling your story, sharing your story, you letting your creativity or fantasy, all out. It's you wanting to help other people by sharing your story, kind of be a testimony, support them through things or distract them through things. It's a positive thing, basically, right? Now, if that's the reason why you're writing a book, go ahead and write your book, and your book is going to be amazing and people are going to love it. But don't fight me, don't hate me, because I also want to write a book and share my story. Because guess what? We all have different life stories. Someone might identify with your book and what is written in your book and your life story, and another person might identify with mine. So as more variety that we have in this world, the more people are going to find something or one book that they can identify with. And that should be the reason for you wanting to be a writer. Is someone getting my point? Same goes with music. We all don't have the same, music that we love, So why would you want to fight someone that is in the music industry that you're in? I can speak from my home country. As you guys know, I've been around the music industry, and I'm also working on starting music, but obviously I have my own reasons for why I want to start music. I've loved it all my life, but I realize that some of these artists really are starting music because they want fame and they want money, and all those things can come, yes, if you put in the work, but at the end of the day, that is nothing that's longevity. And fighting other people, first of all, that's evil. Wanting to fight other people to get on top. You're not going to last on top if you do that. But even besides that, I just feel like, you should do music for the love of it. Again, sharing a story, expressing your feelings and letting other people, enjoy, or making people happy. So, okay, if I listen to your music and it helps me through my breakup or it makes me happy, someone else might not feel the same way about your music, and that is okay. So why can't we just support each other, especially in a country like Uganda? We're not going to grow as a country if we don't support each other. If we hate on our own musicians and we manipulate the industry, then none of you lot are going to be on top. This whole thing of flexing for the gram and like portraying a picture and painting a picture that is far from you and hurting inside and not working on you inside so that you can actually be that happy on the outside, I think that's a huge problem. Like, we need to invest more time in actually working on ourselves and making sure that we are actually happy instead of showing people that we're happy, if that makes any sense. I just think that it's important to just remember, sit down and really find your motivation and really find the real reasoning, or remind yourself of the real reason why you do what you do. And as I said before, and as the title of this video says, do not let the validation of other people be your motivation. At the end of the day, you're going to sit at home by yourself, having to deal with yourself and, having to wake up and do what you're doing. And if your motivation is in other people's validation, that's not going to last for long. That's just how I see it. But anyways, let me know what you think about this topic. Maybe share your thoughts on it, share your experience with it. But yes, I just want to make sure that, we all just support each other in whatever we do, and let's stop fighting each other. You guys know that I really love social media. It has its good sides to it, but I really think that we should really focus on life more. It's great to share, these are amazing platforms where you can share things, but if you just pretend to be someone that you're not, or live a life that you're not, just to show other people, or just to show off, or just to fit in, then I think that's a problem, because our kids are watching us and they don't see what we post on social media. They see the person that we are at home, and if that person is broken and portraying that picture on social media, it's not going to help you. It's not going to help your surroundings. And I just think that is something that we should definitely prioritize. But anyways, let me know if you want me to do more videos like this. I could talk all day. Everyone that knows me knows this. And I would love to discuss different topics with you guys. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, of course, and share this video. And, just remind other people to not let the validation of other people be your motivation. That is the word for today. And with that being said, thank you very much for all your support and love. And I love you right back, my beautiful peeps. And I'll see you in my next video. All right.